It's nice to get out of Whiterun. I don't feel as trapped anymore. I'm glad I got to ditch that wooden sword. Can't say it turned any heads in the world of romance.
Yeah, that was kind of crazy, bro. I wasn't gonna let you out here like that.
Sorry if my spells hit you sometimes. I easily get nervous in the heat of battle.
Huh?
I hope you have a backup plan if we get caught.
On me. I don't like to boast, but I'm superior to you in every possible way.
Just give
Who am I kidding? I love to boast.
Yeah, you should to oblivion with you.
Enjoy your
All you got. No more. I yield. I yield.
I really have a brain.
Over here.
This what you want?
Like the bite of a
What was that?
All right, their funeral. It's nice to get out and see Skyrim. I wasn't sure if I ever would.
always find some basic supplies in a bandit camp. Let's grab what we need.
I'm glad I've learned a few restoration spells. Ever since I met you, the amount of swords being swung at me has... to say the least.
Who are you, and where have you been? Have you traveled far? Has your hope grown thin?
Hi, see any dragons lately?
Alakir, hold! You've proven your strength, warrior. Let's avoid any more bloodshed. I think you and I have some things to talk about. Stay your hand, warrior. It's no secret why you're here, and you have proven your skill in combat. Let us talk a moment, and no one else needs to die. I think we can all profit from the situation in which we find ourselves. My men will not attack you if you will lower your weapons. Of course. Senpai, what is it that she's calling herself these days? Shazra? Sadia? One of those, correct? Did she appeal to your sense of honor? Your greed? A more base need, perhaps? It doesn't matter. No doubt she's convinced you that she's the victim. But do you know why we pursue her? Assassins? No, nothing so crass. Sadia, as you know her, is wanted by the noble houses of Tanith for treason. We were hired to see her return to Hammerfell for her crimes. You can help us with that. And make sure no one else gets hurt. She sold the city out to the Aldmeri Dominion. Were it not for her betrayal, Tanith could have held its ground in the war. The other noble houses discovered her betrayal, and she fled. They want her brought back alive. The resistance against the Dominion is alive and well in Hammerfell, and they want justice. She trusts you, at least to some extent. She sent you after us, and has no reason to think that you'd do anything other than that. Convince her that we'll be coming for her, and she needs to leave. Lead her to the stables outside Whiterun. We'll be waiting to take her into custody. I'll gladly share a portion of the bounty in return for your efforts in seeing proper justice done. Good. We'll be waiting for you at the stables. It will be good to finally be able to return home. Hello. What's happening? I'm finally getting around to reading 5 songs of King Wolfhearth. I just wish I had more time to read it. An excellent read, though it's been a while since I've read it myself. Let me know how you like it. I ran across a couple of mud crabs not long ago. Annoying creatures. I avoid those things whenever I can. Horrible creatures. Any news? A hunter from Falkreath swore he saw a ghost in the woods, glowing pale and muttering about the tree. Probably just the fog playing tricks. Is that so? Heard any news from the other provinces? The Imperial City's still standing, but barely. Apple bought by the Thalmor, the other half are dead. Is that so?
Yes. If you need anything else, just holler.
I bet if a guy found out his wife was Dragonborn, he wouldn't be best pleased. Men already constantly complain about being shouted at by the wives. I mean, can you imagine a Dragonborn woman shouting at her husband? That would really give him something to complain about.
Let me guess. You want to talk?
Yes,
Did you hear something?
let's go.
That looks like it's the last. But you left me with no choice.
Well, I guess we're fighting then.
Oh no, you don't. Die, beast! That's what I thought. I'm disappointed.
All right.
I'll be glad when he lets himself get surrounded. By walking in the wilderness, I could sense the bond with my goddess.
Do you have any spare health potions? I don't need one now, but I accidentally run into walls a lot, so...
Did you hear that?
All right.
For that.
Most people like to hunt animals. Others love to hunt people. And for the children, they stand.
Criminal scum.
Come on. Oh, no, you don't. You don't stand a chance against me.
You're a disgrace to your own kind. You call yourself a Nord. I'm going to enjoy it.
They say actions speak louder than words. Let me do the talking.
Kill me, get me promoted.
I'll kill you where you stand. You're outmatched.
Oh, I love a challenge.
And you thought I was just a pretty face.
They say actions speak louder than words. I'll let my weapons do
I
the
fight for
talking.
peace, not for bloodshed. Need something? Huh?
Help me! Help me!
Are you here to save me? Thank you. It would mean a lot to me. As you wish. Just don't forget about me.
A new hand touches the beacon. Listen. Hear me and obey. A foul darkness has seeped into my temple. A darkness that you will destroy. Return my beacon to Mount Kilcreef, and I will make you the instrument of my cleansing light.
The Legion's always looking for strong, capable warriors. If you think you've got what it takes, our headquarters is in Solitude.
You're a disgrace to your own kind. I'm disappointed.
Laying them down.
You won't get away.
Most people
I'll
like to
kill
hunt
you when
animals.
you stand.
You should have stayed in your precious forest, elf.
You're picking someone your own size, thinking you were bigger, stand more chance than beating me.
And you thought I was just a pretty face.
Don't let my looks fool you. It can be deceiving. Maybe that means you actually have a brain.
That's what I thought. Next time, remind me not to persuade bandits to surrender. I always forget.
I wonder if Heimskr has converted anybody yet.
Gilder Green is a
ages.
testament to Kinnereth's blessings. I feel her presence strongly. Hey, good to see you again. I was hoping to find some way to
Citizen.
thank you. I hope this does the trick.
It's no fun getting pushed around all the time.
You better get used to it, kid. As let's face it,
It's
I
nice
would
to
be
get out and see
bullying you
Skyrim.
if I wasn't over
Wasn't
twice
sure
your
if I
age.
ever would.
Time to grow a backbone and stop crying to mommy.
Huh?
Divine smile on you, friend.
You know what's wrong with Skyrim these days? Everyone is obsessed with death.
Need something?
Yes?
Hello there.
It's always... How's it going?
Come on
Have you
in.
by any chance seen a huge drunk
Take a
Nord
seat and get
and a
the cold
filthy little wood elf bastard?
Feeling a little
everything
soft
all right?
around the edges? Our rough lover will have you handling your blade and other things like never before. You've done well. Thanks a lot.
If it's work you need, how about chopping up some wood for the fires?
I bet you're one of those who likes to dominate a poor sweet woman like me. Well, honey, you'll have to get in line.
To our youth,
Well, hello.
for the age of aggression is just about done. We'll drive out the storm cloaks and restore what we own. With our blood and our steel, we will take back
Any news of the Alakir?
down with Ulfric, the
What?
killer of
How?
kings.
I thought they weren't
The
allowed
day
within the
of
city.
death we will
Maybe I should
drink
start
and
flirting a
we'll
little less.
sing.
Some of these lads take it too seriously.
But where will I go?
But
I
then
can't
again,
keep running forever.
Skyrim and we fight all our lives.
After all this, I have to pick up and leave again? If you really think this is the only way, I trust you. Let's not waste any time.
But this land is ours, and we'll see it wiped clean of the scourge that has sullied our hopes and our dreams.
You take care of yourself now.
Oh, that's so sweet of you. Thanks.
Yes. Take a look. take a look. Fight well.
Huh?
What do you need?
They try to resist. But come on now. Who could resist these curves?
Next time, you might want to get dressed before leaving the house.
Yes? I haven't found my special someone yet.
Need something?
People have forgotten humor, poetry, and romance. I love a good sword fight. Need something?
Good afternoon.
I work with my mother, sell fruits and vegetables. It's fun most days, but hard work.
I'm waiting.
Got a pretty full stock of potions and alchemy reagents.
Hey, Arcadia. I'm worried I've got a case of rock joint. Got anything for that?
I offer remedies for ailments both common and rare. Do let me know if I can be of service. I sell cures for all ills, and I'll be happy to serve you.
Sometimes I think Arcadia tells everybody they look pale just to get a bit of extra coin.
If there's anything I can help you with, you have but to ask. Be careful!
The finest cuts, fresh from the wilds.
A sacrifice will bring you closer to that.
What are you doing that for?
I wonder what it means.
Hey, wanna hear a joke? Okay, so, what do you get when you cross a...
Damn those Greymanes to oblivion. They want to back the Stormcloaks. They'll get what's
Sorry.
coming to them.
I forgot. Ignore me.
Tired of bread and stew? Had enough of fish and fowl? Treat yourself.
For I love you. I love.
Huh?
Toss a coin to you, Witcher. All that.
Welcome to our home.
Mother, what's the meaning of this? Who have you brought into our home?
Avrelstein, put that down. She's here to help us find Thorold.
How do we know she's not spying for the Battleborn? This was foolish. We can't trust anyone. Who knows what they'll do if they find me here?
I can't take any more of this. No weapons, please. Let's just talk.
All right, Mother.
You lost?
So, you're here to help? I know that Thorald's not dead. I just know it. The Imperials have him and are keeping him somewhere, but I don't know where. Those damned Battleborns, they know something. They're hiding it. They practically taunt us with it. They must have some sort of proof. There's gotta be something in that house of theirs. I just know it. I don't dare leave the house myself, so I need your help. Anything that confirms that Thorald isn't dead, but is being held captive. I know those Battleborns have it. They'd be hiding it, of course. Wouldn't want it to get out that they've been lying this whole time. But you might be able to butter them up enough to lower their guard. The Battleborns, the Emperor's biggest bootlickers here in Whiterun. Their connections to the Empire and the Legion are well known. When Thorald didn't return home, there was no question in my mind. They knew Thorald supported the Stormcloaks, knew he was gonna aid them in battle, made sure he didn't come back. Locked him up someplace to get back at my family, I'm sure of it. One day the war will end, and the true heirs of Skyrim will inherit this great realm. Until then, war's only gonna get worse. Best if you didn't mention to anyone that you saw me here.
You know, there's a skeleton under the bridge at Dragon's Reach. Rumor is Maven Blackbriar had something to do with it, but you didn't hear it from me.
Hmm?
Speak quickly. What is it? Dragons? Make it quick.
Back when I worked at the tavern, I'd hear tales of adventurers like you all the time.
Got a pretty full stock of potions and alchemy reagents. Pardon me, but do I Welcome to my alchemy shop, Arcadia's Cauldron. Hold on. Oh dear. Your skin's as pale as the snow. How do you feel? I think you might be sick. Could be ataxia. It's quite a problem back home in Cyrodiil. Don't worry. I offer remedies for ailments both common and rare, and I'll be happy to serve you. I think you might be sick. How do you feel? I sell cures for all ills, and I'll be happy to serve you. Do I detect a case of the rattles? Don't worry. I've got something for just about everything. Of course. Ah, so... You're an alchemist, then. Come back anytime if you need a remedy.
Is lavender an herb or a poison?
I sell cures for all ills. And I'll be happy to serve you. Back from some adventure, I bet.
Go away!
No need to get snippy.
Where is that lazy
We get a
man?
lot of complaints about howling coming from Yorvasker. I wonder where they keep their dogs.
Heard about you and your honeyed words.
I'm here for you. What do you need?
Greetings.
Yeah?
Hello.
Speak, elf.
Keep it shut. How can I help you?
Trouble?
Hello? Hello. Have you heard any word about the other provinces?
Heard the Empire's crumbling faster than a Draugr's tomb. They say the Imperial
Not
city
yet,
still
but
scarred
give it
from the Great
time.
War, and the nobles bicker while bandits rule the roads. This is under...
Divine smile on you, friend.
Hmm?
Good evening. Yes? We meet at last, my dear lady.
What is this? What have you done?
Oh, come now. You didn't really expect to manipulate people forever, did you? Your luck had to run out sometime. Now we'll take our friend here back to Hammerfell, where she will pay the price for her treason. Not on the way back. Once she gets there, it's not up to me to decide what's done with her. And as for you, I owe you a portion of the reward, don't I? Well, here you go. Spend it wisely, and if I may, don't allow yourself to be fooled by a pretty face. You're better than that. All right, then.
Congratulations. I believe there are many people in this city who need our help.
Biography of Queen Baranziah, Volume 1, by Stern Gamboge, Imperial Scribe. A factual biography of Queen Baranziah, Volume 1. Late in the Second Era, a girl child, Baranziah, was born to the rulers of the Kingdom of Mournhold in what is now the Imperial Province of Morrowind. She was reared in all the luxury and security befitting a royal dark elven child until she reached 5 years of age. At that time, His Excellency Tiber Septim I, the first Emperor of Tamriel, demanded that the decadent rulers of Morrowind yield to him and institute imperial reforms. Trusting to their vaunted magic, the Dark Elves impudently refused until Tiber Septim's army was on the borders. An armistice was hastily signed by the now eager Dunmer, but not before there were several battles, one of which laid waste to Mournhold, now called Almalexia. Little Princess Baranziah and her nurse were found amongst the wreckage. The Imperial General Symmachus, himself a Dark Elf, suggested to Tiber Septim that the child might someday be valuable, and she was therefore placed with a loyal supporter who had recently retired from the Imperial Army. Sven Advinson had been granted the title of Count upon his retirement. His fiefdom, Darkmoor, was a small town in central Skyrim. Count Sven and his wife reared the princess as their own daughter, seeing to it that she was educated appropriately, and more importantly, that the imperial virtues of obedience, discretion, loyalty, and piety were instilled in the child. In short, she was made fit to take her place as a member of the new ruling class of Morrowind. The girl Barenziah grew in beauty, grace, and intelligence. She was sweet-tempered, a joy to her adoptive parents and their 5 young sons, who loved her as their elder sister. Other than her appearance, she differed from young girls of her class only in that she had a strong empathy for the woods and fields, and was wont to escape her household duties to wander there at times. Barenziah was happy and content until her 16th year, when a wicked orphan stable boy, whom she had befriended out of pity, told her he had overheard a conspiracy between her guardian Count Sven and a Red Guard visitor to sell her as a concubine in Rehad, as no Nord or Breton would marry her on account of her black skin, and no Dark Elf would have her because of her foreign upbringing.
Whatever shall I do?
The poor girl said, weeping and trembling, for she had been brought up in innocence and trust, and it never occurred to her that her friend the stable boy would lie to her. The wicked boy, who was called Straw, said that she must run away if she valued her virtue, but that he would come with her as her protector. Sorrowfully, Barenziah agreed to this plan, and that very night she disguised herself as a boy, and the pair escaped to the nearby city of Whiterun. After a few days there, they managed to get jobs as guards for a disreputable merchant caravan. The caravan was heading east by side roads in a mendacious attempt to elude the lawful tolls charged on the imperial highways. Thus, the pair eluded pursuit until they reached the city of Riften, where they ceased their travels for a time. They felt safe in Riften, close as it was to the Morrowind border, so that Dark Elves were enough of a common sight. Biography of Barenziah, Volume 2, by Stern Gamboge, Imperial Scribe. A factual biography of Queen Barenziah, Volume 2. The first volume of this series told the story of Barenziah's origin, heiress to the throne of Mournhold until her father rebelled against His Excellency Tiber Septim I and brought ruin to the province of Morrowind. Thanks largely to the benevolence of the Emperor, the child Barenziah was not destroyed with her parents, but reared by Count Sven of Darkmoor, a loyal imperial trustee. She grew up into a beautiful and pious child, trustful of her guardian's care. This trust, however, was exploited by a wicked orphan stable boy at Count Sven's estate, who with lies and fabrications tricked her into fleeing Darkmoor with him when she turned 16. After many adventures on the road, they settled in Riften, a Skyrim city near the Morrowind borders. The stable boy, Straw, was not altogether evil. He loved Barenziah in his own selfish fashion, and deception was the only way he could think of that would cement possession of her. She, of course, felt only friendship towards him, but he was hopeful that she would gradually change her mind. He wanted to buy a small farm and settle down into a comfortable marriage, but at the time his earnings were barely enough to feed and shelter them. After only a short time in Riften, Straw fell in with a bold, villainous Khajiit thief named Theris, who proposed that they rob the Imperial Commandant's house in the central part of the city. Theris said that he had a client, a traitor to the Empire, who would pay well for any information they could gather there. Barenziah happened to overhear this plan and was appalled. She stole away from their rooms and walked the streets of Riften in desperation, torn between her loyalty to the Empire and her love for her friends. In the end, loyalty to the Empire prevailed over personal friendship, and she approached the Commandant's house, revealed her true identity, and warned him of her friend's plan. The Commandant listened to her tale, praised her courage, and assured her that no harm would come to her. He was none other than General Symmachus, who had been scouring the countryside in search of her since her disappearance, and had just arrived in Riften, hot in pursuit. He took her into his custody, and informed her that, far from being sent away to be sold, she was to be reinstated as the Queen of Mournhold as soon as she turned 18. Until that time, she was to live with the Septim family in the newly built Imperial City, where she would learn something of government and be presented at the Imperial Court.
They are so
At the Imperial City, Barenziah befriended the Emperor Tiber Septim during the middle years of his reign. Tiber's children, particularly his eldest son and heir Pelagius, came to love her as a sister. The ballads of the day praised her beauty, chastity, wit, and learning. On her 18th birthday, the entire imperial city turned out to watch her farewell procession preliminary to her return to her native land. Sorrowful as they were at her departure, all knew that she was ready for her glorious destiny as sovereign of the kingdom of Mournhold.
Good evening. Oh, okay. I'll wait here then. I'm not sure if I trust the innkeeper here. She's a bit shifty.
Yes? Did you want something? I'll be here. Unless I find someone better to stalk.
Come on in. Let me know if you need anything, or take a seat by the fire, and I'll send someone over.
One of the first songs I ever learned. Ragnar the Red.
Huh?
I think it would be nice to
Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came riding to
Thank
Whiterun
you.
from old
Here,
Rorikstead.
this is for you.
And the braggart did swagger and brandish his blade as he told of bold battles and gold he had made. But then he went quiet, did Ragnar the Red, when he met the shield maiden Matilda, who said, "Oh, you talk and you lie and you drink all our mead. Now I think it's high time that you lie down and bleed."
I'm not nearly as strong as you, but I have the skills to bring any man to his knees.
As
One
the
day,
brave lass Matilda charged in full of zeal.
I should really start saving up for a new dress. This one's getting a bit snug.
You're that visitor been poking around. I'm the innkeeper. It's my business to keep track of strangers. I'm the innkeeper. It's my business to keep track of strangers. We don't get a lot of travelers here in Riverwood. Most of my customers are locals, come here to relax after a hard day's toil.
Drinks for the patrons.
The war keeps most folks away these days. So what's your story? Just here to relax? I should have guessed. Right then. If you're staying the night, I've got a free room. They say a dragon attacked Helgen. Sounds like hogwash to me. We don't get a lot of travelers here in Riverwood.
Strange things happen on the roads these days. Best stay alert. I've always wanted to travel the land, like you must have. But I don't think I could handle all the attention.
Speak, elf.
These drunks get louder and less charming every night, it seems.
Speak, elf.
me guess. I was kind of hoping you would come back.
Hi, see any dragons lately? We heading out again?
You have the eyes of a trained marksman.
The mage light spell is useful to anyone.
Ulfric Stormcloak, the rightful High King? What a laugh.
someone
you picked
there.
a bad time to get lost, friend.
There you are.
Ugh, that hurt. My dirty.
Are you looking for a fight?
Kill you!
Have you noticed that people seem to always say the same things? And people complain about me. Let me guess. You want to talk?
Wait, did you hear that? It might have just been an owl, but it also could have been a monster of some kind.
What can I do for you, friend? Let me know if there's anything else you need. The wilderness holds many secrets. Who knows what we might discover?
Well, hey, that's not something you see every day. I hope that dragon isn't still flying around here somewhere.
Note to the authorities. I have heard talk about the dragons, but didn't believe it until now. One flew by last week, and ever since we have seen him fly back and forth from a nearby mountain peak. My wife thinks we should move away, go somewhere else. I told her that'd be nonsense. As long as we don't bother it, it won't bother us. Still, I thought it would be best if we report it to the local authorities. The creature's lair is just south the hill behind our shack near
Smell the
Bear's
air.
Cave
Isn't it
Mill.
wonderful?
Place your heart with mine. Let your sleeping soul take flight. Take me through the night. Down, down, down.
Look, a cave. An exciting place to venture if you know what you're doing.
Ha! Found you.
Alright, let's try not to die there.
I'm going to enjoy it. This does it!
What was that?
What was it?
Found you.
Right behind you.
No! I'm going to enjoy it. You're out now. Let's dust.
I'm disappointed.
Oh no, you don't.
Come on.
Time to finish this.
I'll kill you where you stand.
Forgive me, Kinneret, but I must defend myself. No choice.
Only a fool lets himself get surrounded.
These load times, man.
Those stars resemble the eyes of Kine. Upon us and bestowing their blessings. I might spare this dragon if it lets me ride it.
Damn. No. Really don't want to deal with that. I'm honestly thinking about turning that off. It's just too much bullshit with it. Add some immersion, like you died, you gotta get up and go find your shit again and all that, but I think I don't want it. Pretty much just where we at with that. What was that one called anyway? I done forgot Shadow of Skyrim. It just takes this thing so long to load. Yeah, it's really just a hassle, yo. Wait, what's respawn? Like, if I can get this thing to load a little bit faster, I'll keep it. What's compatibility mode? I'm thinking maybe this will make it move faster. Let's go find out. I usually don't do this shit on stream, but I want to try it. Hell no, I ain't letting them get me.
Where did you go?
Man, this dude taking us out, huh?
Kids in white men are tougher than you.
Alright. I thought against it. I was like, let me kill myself and find out. Then I was like, nah, fuck that. Nice. Sophia, we gotta do something about your clothes, girl. But you already stealing shit. Can I get some, please?
Look at all this snow.
Ready to get out this cold, y'all?
You know, I don't mind.
Where were we going in the first place, y'all? We've been summoned by the Jarl. Let's go see what he wants. I'm a beast at climbing these mountains. Oh, I might have just jinxed myself. I jinxed myself. Alright, fast travel. Well, y'all, tried to save your life. Killed a dragon. Couldn't find it, man. I hope y'all survive. Always hear something, dog. Oh, we got some friends out here.
Too late to run away now.
You can't win this.
Prepare to die.
We'll pay for that.
I think killing you.
Oh. Damn, get off my girl!
Now that's how it's done.
Well, that was fun. I don't know why y'all felt the need to die to my hand, but an elf is around. Y'all was up to something. That was racist. I'm curious.
Forget it. I don't do that kind of work.
You'll shut your mouth and get back to work.
Whatever you say.
Get to it.
Yes, ma'am.
Huh.
Get back to work.
Zero Dillians like to mock their opponents in
You ain't
combat
gonna
by
hurt me
comparing
again,
them
are
to
My parents were funny people. I mean, we're funny, not the haha kind.
You're pathetic. Enough!
Huh. I'll watch, huh?
You think you stand a chance?
Oh, y'all just hunting.
Die, damn you!
Wrong way. Holy shit! I thought it was a werewolf. It's a big ass troll.
Don't just stand there and being told.
I'm going to
That looks like the last of them. That was your decision.
What was
Whoa! That wasn't nice.
I have to admit, I'm disappointed.
We do magic too.
Who are you? And where have you been? Have you traveled far? Is your heart full?
What the fuck
The
out of here?
flame Atronach is a vital companion for anyone remaining in the simulation.
It's dark and I don't feel like figuring this out. Headed to Folkreath. Damn, you alright? Oh, I don't have any restoration. Oh man, hold on. This is why you should do your homework, ladies and gents.
Come on.
Y'all handle that, I'm busy.
You're outmatched. I'll kill you where you stand.
Alright.
I'll kill you where you stand.
Thanks a lot. Here, a little something for your trouble.
Appreciate it. What the hell was y'all up here doing? Oh, what the fuck? Oh, that's one of ours? Shit. Who is you? Don't ask, don't tell. I'm out of here, boy. I don't know what they're doing over here. Oh.
You have something to say? Well, save your breath. The way I see it, you don't have much more of them left. It wasn't a threat, fool, but it can be. You seem tired is all. Out of breath. Is that right? So you're a fool and a liar. Good to know. The son of Cloud Ruler Temple named me the Desert Fang. The Thalmor know me as Death's Courier. To you, I am simply Savashni, the Khajiit who spared your life. Akaviri, forged in a dragon land, is a sword and armor of the blades, sworn to the service of the true Emperor. Know this, my sword serves no one. You could be Tiber Septim reborn, and I'll still send you back to the Divines with your head in your arms. You think on who they were, and not who they are. The Blades are a group of bandits, rogues and traitors. Most of all, they are fools. Fools who couldn't see past their own weakness. Like parasites who cling to the lion's mane. The weak must ally with the strong, and pray they aren't flicked off by the stroke of its tongue. It makes no difference whether this Titus Mead is of dragon blood or schemer, just that his army stands between them and the executioner's axe. If the Blades weren't fools, they would measure their emperors by where they seat their Thalmor guests, at the table or on a pike. True. The one I killed to gain this armor was indeed a blade, a master of the dual sword technique, and my mentor. He was a man of 40 years, and I no older than a dozen. When I first bested him in single combat, yet he was still my better, and our bodies would never be at an age where I could prove otherwise. At 16, my mentor had exhausted his use to me in terms of body. I would have granted him death right then, if not for the secrets his mind guarded. The Way of the Nine. Stances and techniques derived from the teachings of the divines. That was his legacy, and his gift to me, his only pupil. But only when I was ready. A phrase thrown around by masters of all disciplines who wish to teach their pupils the value of patience. What I wasn't ready for, and never would be, was religious nonsense with which he dressed the art of the kill. Now as I enter my prime, I search for the lesson that escaped into the void when we last crossed our blades. Like most fools, you need a divines to guide you, for your own decisions lead you in circles. Those who are not fools trim the fat and absorb only what they need. Aktosh, Depella, Julianus, Kainereth, Mara, Stendar, Zenithar, and even Talos. My blade cuts heaven and earth with the liturgy of 8 divine, and if the 9th stands at the bridge between life and death, then I will walk it through the eyes of my enemies, my blades coated in their blood. You will understand little of what I speak, and much of it is of no practical use, but facile metaphors tossed around by dying man. But I will enjoy watching your brow twitch in confusion as I pass his words on to you. Take, for instance, Debella, the god of beauty. Fool, the stance of Arche is the very heart of the dual sword technique. Life and death, ice and fire. The nature of all things are born of two. This duality applies to both life and battle. When a mortal kills a foe, in that instant, Arche grants death to one and life to the other. Or so the priestly ones will tell you. Yet the true duality lies not in the dirt and stars, but in how the blade serves as both sword and shield. Twin moons, one sky. Each blade shifts from offense to defense, a mirror reflection of the other, and the opponent knows not where to strike. Yet as it is not a single stance, but a motion that adapts to its opponent. It has proved as impenetrable in theory as it is in practice. It snowed that night when it should have rained. My mentor looked at the sky and said Kynareth was all out of tears. And I said, Kynareth does not cry for fools. We drew our swords and dashed through the trees, our feet rapping against the snow. The night before I had chosen my stance. While most would use the flurry of Akatosh, the technique is too violent. I could kill my mentor and lose sight of the very thing I sought to learn. And in the spiritual sense, the father does not come before the son. It was the defense of Zenithar that shielded me from his attack. If I saw both his blades as swords and not shields, I could parry, if not kill. Our blades clashed, but made no sound, muffled by the snowstorm. His swords came at me from all directions, but I kept my eyes on his feet, or more precisely, the tracks he left in the snow. There was a pattern there, if only I had more time. To Akatosh, I went for the flurry and the kill. Yet when I saw his blade rise to the block, I hesitated, only to see that very blade run me through. It was then that he revealed the true essence of the technique. I assumed he moved to protect his life, and his stroke came for my death. But the blade missed my heart by the width of a cat's hair. I made no such mistake with his neck. Just like that, it was over. I dropped to my knees and reached for my potion as his body drowned in a cascade of snow. I tossed the half-empty bottle beside his severed head and said he could have the rest. When he didn't respond, I couldn't help but laugh. All of it, the tracks, the blood, and his legacy, washed away in a tide of white. Be gone, then. Make it quick. Cyrodiil, fool, from the steps of Cloudrilla Temple. From whence I came before that, no one knows. A blade who had left the service found me as he descended the steps. To him it was a sign from the divines. In truth, it was just a cowardly mother, waiting for the opportune time and a man with forlorn eyes. Having left the order, his eyes were indeed tainted with sorrow, and for that he pitied this kitten when he should have abandoned it. Yet it was his newly discovered faith in the workings of the gods that inspired him to develop the skills for which I'm the caretaker. The world is full of such tales of fate and coincidence. That's what we burn into our memories. And all the other instances, every day we live without incident, those moments are never ascribed to the laziness of the gods, just forgotten. A dragon roosts in the hills to the south. Having just gained life, it's not eager for death and avoids my steel. What you consider a fight or even a war, is nothing more than a brawl between drunken louts over spilled drink. A great swordsman's talents are wasted in a war. Stray arrows, trebuchets, accidents. Many great warriors have been felled by the blade of chaos. One can't even trust his own side in the haze of war. Who's to say who's friend or foe, when your eyes squint through guises of dirt and smoke? Like your queries, they range from the utterly pointless to the completely meaningless. Why do you defend that who would spit on your face for entering their land? Sovngarde is no different than Cloudruler Temple, a great hall of great fools who no longer walk this plane. Another simple query from a devout simpleton. The answer is tall, green, robed, and uglier than an imp. The Thalmor's tentacles extend all across Tamriel, but in Skyrim, their presence is weak. While they are busy protecting their vital organs, they will bleed out from their wrists with every Justicar I slay on the road below. I confess, I have killed enough Spriggans to start my own sawmill. I could kill you too and sell the bone meal to my farmers. Begone, then. Speak. Out with it, fool.
Did you see a dog out there? Oh well. The blacksmith is offering a reward for a dog he saw on the road. I was hoping you'd seen it. I guess I'll stay on the lookout. Keep your nose clean while you're here, outsider.
Heard whispers about an old door outside Falkreath from the guards here. Wonder what's behind it. I always loved the trees around Falkreath. Nice place to get lost. I always loved how peaceful the forest was here, even when the wolves howl at night.
Excellent. You've done us a great service. Here is your reward.
Good to see you.
Good to see you. Finally, someone useful is around. Ah, it's you. Yes, well, now we'll see if the stories about you are true. There's a group of bandits in my hold that I may have had a few discreet dealings with. The cut they were giving me was good at first, but now it's time to clean things up. Go and take care of it. Good. My Uncle Dengir was Jarl until a short time ago. His old age and failing health caught up with him, and he stepped down. He now serves us honorably as Thane, and to the great benefit of the Hold, I now serve as Jarl. Befriending an emperor does have its advantages, as I'm sure you'd agree. And why would anyone join the Stormcloaks? This war won't last much longer. These Stormcloaks are nothing more than an armed mob. They have a fraction of the Empire's wealth and power. The Stormcloaks want freedom, but don't understand its price. No. Truth is, we are in no danger whatsoever. Ulfric Stormcloak, the rightful High King? That's bordering on treason. You retract your statement, or get arrested. You're testing my patience. But very well. I'll give you another chance. The Thalmor reward their friends richly. Anyone who doesn't take advantage of that is a stubborn fool. As far as I'm concerned, those Talos worshippers get what they deserve. All they do is cause problems for me and the other Jarls. If I had my way, I'd spend all my time at parties, and none of it dealing with the common rabble. A ruler is entitled to luxury, don't you think? Fortunately, my very capable steward ensures that my hold runs smoothly. So I don't need to speak to the small folk at all.
The Empire brought stability.
Watch your tongue. Don't you dare talk to me that way. I'm a Jarl, after all. I wouldn't want you to appear foolish in front of the finest court in all of Skyrim. Besides, I know envy when I hear it. Don't do that again. Last warning. Until later,
some adventure, I bet?
Really?
Go away!
Outrageous!
Yes? What is it that you want?
Is it just me, or does it sound a little inappropriate when the guards tell people to stop lollygagging?
Try not to judge Fall Creek too harshly, visitor. The war has been hard on us. I think you'll want someone else, visitor. I can't really help you. Try not to judge Fall Creek too harshly, visitor. The war has been hard on us. But the banning of Talos worship is worth fighting about. That's what I think. Don't judge Dengir too harshly. He's old, but he means well.
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds.
I'm glad I got to ditch that wooden sword. Can't say it turned any heads in the world of romance.
I daydream about an adventurer who'll whisk me away from this tavern life.
Yes?
Where there are graves, there's always night.
You're going to have the men around here wrapped around your finger in no time.
Welcome to Dead Man's Drink. Welcome to Dead Man's Drink. If you want a place to spend the night, let me know. I keep the inn. I'll rent you a room. Drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry. Of course.
Sometimes I think about finding myself a proper man, someone who can keep up with me. But then again, they're usually just as much trouble as the customers are.
You should try out the gourmet's famous potage le magnifique. The potage tastes perfect. Simple, yet infinitely flavorful.
Maybe I should take up cooking lessons. Then maybe
Only
I'll
the
feel
best
my
chef
own
in the
way
entire
when
empire.
girls are treated right.
Here, take a look at this.
Home to go back to. This rented room just isn't the same.
Only the gourmet's signature dish. But, actually, I make it with my own special ingredients. Don't worry, the cookbook only says so much, and everyone makes the
I've heard
potage
rumors about
differently.
some of the girls wanting to learn how to
Believe
fight.
me, you're gonna love it.
Maybe I should join you.
Well, the base broth, of course. Carrots, mead, a few septums.
Maybe I should start learning some of those.
At first it was a little strange, but you see, gold gives the potage le magnifique a slightly metallic but delicious aftertaste. Of course, it all gets so dreary after a while. Fall Creek needs something exciting to happen, but there's always conversation. It's hard for many of the people here to understand, but I escaped fighting in Cyrodiil only to have it track me down again in Skyrim. Cyrodiil was devastated in the Great War. It cost us everything.
And the way this war's going, there might not be anyone left to drink soon. When will enough be enough?
The beggar's humility and the drunk's charisma can't compare to an adventurer's charm.
Sometimes here, take a look at this.
To run my own tavern. No more late nights. Well, probably still some late nights.
I do love it when the customers are rowdy, but sometimes I wish they'd just leave their hands where I can see them.
You hear any gossip in town?
I really need to remember to keep my mouth shut around that guard. He always tries to catch me out on something.
I never would have guessed it. Thank you for telling me.
Maybe
Well, I guess I should be getting back to work. It was more fun talking, though.
Really let loose
Here you go.
about the
Something to drink. On the house.
I could listen to him play all day.
I escaped fighting in Cyrodiil, only to have it track me down again in Skyrim.
A strong drink will chase off that chill in the air.
Hot meals and warm beds. We can finally
Good
take
morning.
a break now.
Is there something I can help you with? That's a question I've asked myself for weeks now. Am I all right? Will she be all right? Was it wrong to come here? I'm sick. I mean, it would be fine if it was just a cough, but, well, my body hurts so much I can barely walk. And those are the good
Ragnar
days.
the Red. Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar
I do
the Red.
love it when
Came
they
riding to White
On bad days, it hurts to be alive. Enough to make me wonder why I still am. Oh, I'm sure it's still nothing compared to the wounds soldiers get. But that doesn't provide much comfort. Not when my daughter is so young.
Matilda, who said, oh, you talk and you lie and you drink all our mead. Now I think it's high time that you lie down and bleed. And so then came clashing and slashing of steel as the brave
I've already tried. I'd heard that Danica Pure Spring is the most powerful healer in all of Skyrim, but she couldn't help me. I know now it's my destiny to die. That's why Archaea guided us here. You're wrong. I believe this story will have a happy ending. I didn't always think so. There are times I knelt before the altar and wanted to just scream at the gods. I wanted to blame them, curse them, but in the end, all I could do was weep. Yes, believe it or not. When I was sure Henrietta was fast asleep, I'd crawl out into the forest and just let it all out. But all of that anger and hate left me the moment we came to Falkreath and met that sad couple. Here I was, feeling sorry for myself, yet my daughter is still alive. That's right. When I talked to Indara, I found out the girl they lost was about Henrietta's age. An Imperial girl like her mother. How can that be a coincidence? How is that not the work of the Divines? I believe she will. I've yet to broach the subject with them because their loss is so fresh. Or maybe part of me is just unwilling to let her go. But I've told Renil of my intentions. Yes, I plan to stay here with my daughter until Archaea bid me leave. I've already arranged for a plot of land away from the trees where the stone face ceased.
Where I can raise a family in peace.
Thank you. It's funny, when they told me about the Grand Cemetery at Falkreath, I was so worried it might be too large. I feared Henrietta wouldn't be able to find my headstone. But when we got here, I was relieved. The graveyard is so cozy, and the priest is a kind man.
Just in case one of those drunk perverts gets a bit too handsy.
I am. I was afraid to die before, not knowing what would become of my daughter. I thought she would end up lost and alone, a child few people noticed and nobody wanted. Now my heart is filled with more trivial concerns, and I often forget how lucky I am to have them. I am worried she'll forget me. She's just a child, and the memories she has now will soon be replaced. I know when she's older, she'll remember Indara as her real mother. It's wrong to think so, but it almost makes me jealous. I just want to be a part of her life, even when I'm gone. Well, these last few days I've tried to tell her all the little things, the stuff she won't understand until she's older. How to brush her hair, how to tell when a man lies, the perfect recipe for apple cabbage soup. I thought if I showed her all the little things, the big things would speak for themselves. She wouldn't have to wonder how much I loved her. Yet, when I talk to her now, all my words float by like dandelion clocks on the wind. By the divines. Why didn't I think of that? That's a wonderful idea. Thank you, stranger. I think Runil has a quill and paper he keeps for his journal. I'm gonna get started right away. And if you don't mind, I'd like to ask you a small favor. I know she'll be in good hands with Indara and Matthews, but if you could look in on her from time to time, make sure everything's all right, I'd appreciate it.
But then he went quiet, did Ragnar Red, when he met the shield
Truly, the divines must have sent you to answer my prayers. Thank you again, so much.
Now I think it's high time that you lie down and bleed.
This one's
slashing and slashing of steel as the brave lass Matilda charged in full of zeal.
You smell like adventure. Tell me all about it while I fetch you a drink.
Make it quick.
What can I do for you? Yes. Until next time. What can I do for you?
You're going to have the men around here wrapped around your finger in no time.
This town looks quiet, but many battles were...
Yeah?
Let me know if you see anything you like. Someone new, perhaps someone looking for me to mix something up for them? Allow me to officially welcome you to Falkreath. What can I help you with today? Take a look. Until next time.
You wouldn't believe the things I heard behind the bar back in the day.
Congratulations! I knew it would be the kindest thing to do. Yeah!
That one's got it.
Prison or death? Take your pick.
Don't look so tough to me.
I'm going to enjoy this.
I don't like to boast, but I'm superior to you in every possible way. Who am I kidding? I love to boast.
So it seems to be smoother. Like, I'm not just laying there. We'll see.
Oh, no, you don't.
Oh, somebody healed me, yes. Here we go. During the fight, no bullshit. Where's my sword at, though? Oh, the music's messed up and I'm naked. Alright, the game messed up for real. Like, it's playing this music crazy.